It's the radio guy, Mike Prince. Welcome to another episode of the Mike Prince Show, coming to you each and every day right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Social media handles for Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, all at the Mike Prince Show. YouTube channel is Open Mic Broadcast Network, and our website is obnradio.com. We have a 24-hour dial-in message line, 713-570-6736, and our on-demand message center, 720-721-1558. Without any further delay, we're going to jump right into today's episode. A lot to share with you today. Some out-the-box thinking. We'll explain that right after this. It's the Open Mic Tele-Network line. Dial 720-721-1558. And instantly at your fingertips, you'll have the latest local news, weather, and sports. Need a word of encouragement? Dial 720-721-1558. The Open Mic Tele-Network line features weekly prayer, verse of the week, and local ministries at your fingertips. Everything you need on demand. Dial 720-721-1558. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No internet, no problem. No Wi-Fi, no problem. No app, no problem. All you need to do is dial 720-721-1558 to listen now. And welcome back to the Mike Prince Show. Of course, we come to you each and every day right here, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. We come to you live on Sunday nights at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So get a chance to check us out 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And if you happen to not catch us live, you can always go to our on-demand center. That number, 720-721-1558. Get caught up on the latest news, weather, sports information, and even pick up your spiritual blessings. 720-721-1558. Well, we got all of these potential scenarios that are floating around, and it made me ponder just for a moment. Just for a moment. I know that we do not have the long, deep pockets that our FBS counterparts have, in particular that of the Power Five. But I began to wonder. I know the other day I said I was not going to just be talking about football. We're going to talk about the fall sports because we want to be fair to all of our student athletes. And I began to wonder, what if we modified just for this 2020 season, if things were able to get off the ground? What if we modified the 2020 season? And here's what I mean by that. Right now, we currently have an East and a West. And of course, in the East, Alcorn, Mississippi Valley, Jackson State, Alabama A&M, Alabama State. And in the West, you have Southern, Grambling, Prairie View, Pine Bluff, Texas Southern. What if you had, for the fall, you met and only played the people within your division? And depending on how the divisions pan out, whoever won in the round robin modified version of the East would play the winner of the West. That would be your championship game. You would only have 4 games that you would complete in that season. By doing that, you could still justifiably have a championship game. With that championship game, of course, it goes on. Now, none of this means anything if you do not have the buy-in and the willingness of ESPN still willing to host the Celebration Bowl. And as far as the MEAC is concerned, just for this season, you could actually divide your division, or should I say conference, into two divisions, a North and a South. You can do it alphabetically, geographically, however the case may be. You could set up the same scenario for these two to get together for what could be a celebration bowl. Now, I know this is all wishful thinking, and I'm wondering your feedback. Do you think that is something that would work? Do you think that's something that you would be interested in? 713-570-6736. That's our 24-hour voice message center. All that number. Leave your thoughts and comments on that one. 713-570-6736. Another scenario that I came up with, and this one might seem even more far fetched than that, but just hear me out. What if we dissolve the Labor Day Classic? And here's why I say that. For the past 4 or 5 years, it has been a nightmare as far as weather is concerned and all kind of global events that have thrown that off. We understand the lure of the Labor Day Classic for Prairie View and Texas Southern. But I'm thinking an even greater event would be, at least from the Prairie View side, if you could turn that into your homecoming opponent every other year. Here's why I say that. For the past 5 or so years, in particular since we've had the new stadium, it is no doubt that the people show up for homecoming around all the planned activities. But if the truth be told, they have not been coming through the gates. Now, maybe the tickets have been purchased, the people don't show up. But as far as having a packed stadium for homecoming, what better opponent would it be than to have Texas Southern show up as your homecoming opponent every other year, at least the times that you have it as the home team? I think that is something that you can look to. And I know some of you that are listening right now, you will say, well, why would you do that? Because you're going to already have a big crowd for homecoming. But once again, having a big crowd for homecoming is one thing, having a big gate for homecoming is another. And I think you could counter the game that you're playing on Labor Day weekend. You don't necessarily have to start that Labor Day weekend, but if you did, here is a possible scenario to that. Open up with the Southland Conference opponent. I would love to see Prairie View and Houston Baptist do battle if they could make that happen. Don't know, but it'd be worth a try. But any other Southland opponent to start your weekend off, then you go and play a regional, quote unquote, money game like a UTSA. And believe it or not, I wouldn't be afraid if we played SMU. But someone within the region where your travel won't be as extensive, you can still come back with a legitimate payday. You then go off into yet another regional opponent, maybe North Texas. I don't know. I'm just kind of kicking cans down the road right now. But someone that could be giving you a legitimate payday give you a great opportunity to compete in a game that would give you a more favorable chance of winning, and it prepares you even better for your conference play. You have your State Fair Classic. We know that's going to be the fourth weekend of September. And you have your homecoming opponent. In this case, we're referring to Texas Southern in October. And you finish out the rest of your season. I believe this could be a winning formula. One thing that we know, it does not work for neither Texas Southern nor Prairie View for those two teams to play each other in November. I think if you move that to October, in particular for homecoming, not only do you ensure that you're going to have the normal crowd, but you're going to have one heck of a gate during a homecoming event. That way, you get 2 for 1, if you're asking me. I know that we typically want to make the Texas Southern game a game that will be what we call a standalone. I mean, you won't have problems selling tickets, but make the most for your buck. Right now, the weather has been erratic for the past 5 or 6 years with hurricanes and all kind of wet weather. This time, you're putting it in October. It's still pleasant enough. You could draw a good crowd. The interest will still be there because it's right in the middle of your season. And I think it's the perfect storm. Let us know what you think. Give us a call, 713-570-6736, and we would love to hear from you. Now, when Texas Southern is at home, how they see to do it will be totally up to them. Another thought, if you were to keep it on the Labor Day spectrum, to get the most bang for your buck, how about playing on the campus of the University of Houston? Not a bad idea, not a bad location. You have more seats. It would become a neutral game, technically, even though it's a stone's throw from Texas Southern, but it would be identified as a neutral game. Everyone has a guaranteed payday, takes the pressure off of both institutions. Let that game do what it does, and everybody walks away with a little change in their pocket. Just thinking outside the box today. We'd love to hear from you guys. 713-570-6736. I'm going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with our closing thoughts. I'd like to take this time to recognize our sponsors and supporters at the Open Mic Broadcast Network: Brazos Valley Schools Credit Union, Temple of Refuge Ministries, Prairie View Athletic Club, Attorney Lee Van Richardson, Farmers Insurance of Hempstead, Texas, Diva Skin Conditioner, Helping Hands Lawn Service. Thank you for your support of our local and regional coverage of student athletics here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Well, the old saying goes, time flies when you're having fun. We're definitely having fun each and every day here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. I want to thank you guys so much for joining in with us. Don't forget our on-demand center, 720-721-1558. All check that out. There's something for everybody there. My time is far spent. I must exit stage left. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince, and as always, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.